In the summer of 597 BC, the state of Jin mobilized its troops to rescue the state of Jing, which was under attack by the Chu army. However, by the time Jin forces reached the banks of the Yellow River, Jing had already been defeated and surrendered to the Chu army. Facing the new situation, Xun Linfu, the commander of Jin's central army, and Shi Hui, the commander of the upper army, both advocated for retreat. However, Xian Hu, the deputy commander of the central army, disagreed. He proclaimed, "The strength of Jin as the overlord among the vassal states is built upon our powerful army and the full effort of all officials. If we retreat in the face of a formidable enemy, how can Jin still be considered an overlord, and how can we consider ourselves men of honor?" Due to disagreements among the commanders, the troops were not fully prepared. Moreover, Xian Hu's stubbornness and unilateral actions exposed the weaknesses of the Jin army. As a result, when the Chu forces suddenly attacked, the Jin central and lower armies were caught off guard, scrambling to escape by crossing the river. Chaos ensued, and they were beaten into disarray. Upon receiving the news of defeat, Duke Jing of Jin was furious. He ordered all defeated military leaders to be brought before him to be held accountable. Xun Linfu, considering himself the primary commander, felt that he should bear the main responsibility and thus voluntarily requested to be executed. Meanwhile, Xian Hu remained silent, shrinking away in the corner. In his rage, Duke Jing of Jin was prepared to accept Xun Linfu's request. As the guards were about to bind Xun Linfu, Shi, a high-ranking official, stepped forward to stop them. He said, "Wait. Your Majesty, please hear my words." Urged by Duke Jing to speak quickly, Shi began, "Let me start with a story. More than 30 years ago, our late Duke Wen achieved a significant victory in the Battle of Qingpu. He seized a large amount of supplies and provisions from the Chu army to replenish our own. The entire state of Jin celebrated the victory, but Duke Wen alone did not share in the joy. His attendants, finding this strange, asked him, 'Having defeated the mighty Chu state, everyone is elated as if they've gone mad. Why are you, Your Majesty, seemingly filled with sorrow instead?' Duke Wen replied, 'You do not understand. Although the Chu army was defeated, their commander Ziyu, also known as Qing Dekhen, the Chu prime minister, is still alive. We must not let our guard down. A cornered beast will still fight, let alone a prime minister of a nation. He will seek revenge.' It wasn't until later, when the king of Chu killed Ziyu, that Duke Wen happily exclaimed, 'There is no longer anyone in the world who can obstruct me.'" Duke Jing listened intently. In conclusion, Shi said, "The king of Chu killing Ziyu, in fact, did Jin a favor. Chu actually suffered a double defeat, while Jin effectively achieved a double victory." Upon hearing this, Duke Jing had an epiphany and laughed, "Enough, minister. I understand now. Killing Xun Linfu would be equivalent to aiding the state of Chu, wouldn't it?" He immediately announced the pardon of Xun Linfu and other generals. Xian Hu, the true instigator of the military failure, who later committed serious errors, was eventually executed.